Hey, good morning everyone. How's it going? So what am I working on now? Well, I have that Kia Sorento outside, the one with the oil leak. I parked it where the concrete is on our parking lot because we only have a small section that's actually concrete. I parked it there because I didn't want the oil to be dripping onto the asphalt because it'll just soak in. At least if it's on the concrete, I can clean it up with kitty litter or something. So I'm gonna go outside because I gotta move it because I kind of am blocking my bay here, and I have to get this car out and get another car in. So let's go outside and let's take a look and see what's going on. I want to see how much oil is actually on the ground. I haven't even looked yet, but let's go find out. All right. All right. Yeah, that's quite a bit. That's quite a big oil leak. Now, can you imagine if it's running, how much oil would have leaked out? Let me move this thing around. Actually, I gotta move this big van out of the way, and then I'm gonna pull this right where the van is. All right, so I freed up a spot. Let me move this bad boy to another spot. So then this way we can get my bay open. Yeah. The easiest way to facilitate this is just going to be go forward. That's Rob's race car trailer. I think I got shown you guys the car, his BMW. Unfortunately, he had a mishap over the weekend. They're a race team, so there's a bunch of guys that race the car. But they had a mishap this weekend, and they unfortunately put the car into a wall at about 120 miles an hour. So the car suffered some pretty substantial damage to the chassis. Luckily, because of all the safety equipment, roll cage and everything else, nobody got hurt. And it actually doesn't look all that bad when I was looking at it. Matter of fact, the car's in the shop. Maybe I'll show you that in a second. All right, so back outside here. I mean, it is a pretty good little puddle. And here, my shoe is a 13, so that's a pretty good sized puddle, and it's quite wet. So, can you imagine just driving around and losing that kind of oil over one day? That'll add up, and then people don't even think to check their oil. So, all right, let me get this out so I can get the other vehicle in, and then I'll just show you the race car real quick, and then we'll end this video. Just short video. Just wanted to show you about the oil leak. All right, so like I said, the main purpose of the video was just to show you the amount of oil that leaked out. But let me show you the race car real quick, just so you can see it. They already took the door and the fender off because they were inspecting everything. So here you go. So it's a road race car. And what happened was they impacted the side just about perfectly, but it caved in everything. The suspension's pushed over, so everything's bent in the suspension. It won't even make a right turn right now because the tire is hitting on the inside when they try to make a turn with it. But luckily for the roll cage and all of that, they were able to save themselves from getting hurt badly. So actually the impact, I'll show you how, you may be looking at it thinking, oh, you just brushed a wall. I'll show you how the impact affected things. Here's the wing. That's a pretty substantial wing. If you look, you see how bent? See how bent the brackets are? The weight, just the weight of the spoiler itself from the impact shifted it over this way and actually bent the brackets. That's pretty substantial. That means it was a pretty violent hit. But yeah, here's the door and the fender. Yeah, the fender's crushed in. And of course the door is hollowed out because it's a race car. But yeah, so I just thought you'd want to see that. But that's his road race special. Basically engine, transmission, rear end, all of that stuff is stock stuff. Just has suspension work, brakes and tires. That's really it. Obviously roll cage and whatnot. But other than that, it's a pretty stock vehicle, all things considered. Yeah, check this out. They even run the stock gauges in it. So, pretty interesting. And you would think something like this would be loud. It's not even that loud. It sounds like something like this with just an exhaust on it. No big deal. Anyway, just thought I'd show you that. Thought it was interesting. All right, guys. Hopefully you're getting something out of my videos. If you are, hit that like button. If you're good, please subscribe. All right, have a great day. Keep wrenching.